Hey, this is Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan, the YouTube channel that's not hosted by a sociopath, a narcissist, or a grifter. Well, listeners of our Friday live streams have probably heard me talk about a few times my dissatisfaction with Facebook, specifically making posts to our Facebook page and having just our followers be able to comment on our posts, because we've been getting just so much hate over the past year or two from innocent posts, as I'll show you. So anyway, long story short, we did find a workaround. There's no way to set it on a Facebook business page so that only our followers can comment. You can do that on your individual personal pages, I believe. But anyway, we found if we actually go onto the website, not like your phone app or anything, and manually for each post as it goes up, check off a box that only allows our followers to comment, then all is cool. So yes, ever since we started doing that, our lives have been wonderful. The haters haven't been able to get through, but you have to remember to do that. And one post recently, we forgot to do that, and there's so much hate here. So I want to show you guys what we get, and this is just crazy. You know, we're making, as I'll show you, just innocent posts, not saying anything controversial, and people just feeling free to unload their hate onto us. So here's this horribly mean post we made of a simple veggie pizza that Angie made with some vegan-friendly pre-made pizza dough that we picked up at Trader Joe's, and simple, basic, healthy ingredients like bolognese sauce, nutritional yeast, spinach, mushrooms, and olives. And that's pretty much what the words of this post that accompany this photograph say. Just simple ingredients. And notice how it says nothing about, yeah, you gotta go vegan or else you're a jerk, or you have to be vegan to be healthy, or anything like that. No, it's a simple, innocent, non-judgmental post. Alright, so before we get to some of the most mean, hateful, evil posts, I just want to show you some that are just like mind-blowingly like nitpicky, like this one here. Please stop editing and adding a ton of saturation to your photos. This looks like it's made out of Play-Doh, especially the spinach. It doesn't look appealing at all. Yes, Angie, who took this photograph and made this post, did do a tiny amount of image editing, more so to bring out the color than anything, because it was shot on a cloudier day. Anyway, you have a look here. Here's the original photo on the right. I mean, compare that to the posted photo on the left there. I mean, is it really like overly saturated, so to the point the spinach looks like Play-Doh and it looks gross? So of course, people feel like it's their need to leave trolly, hateful comments such as, looks nasty actually, and needs pepperoni, and you guys really know how to ruin food. Ruin food? What do you mean ruin food? This is just a pizza dough that you can buy at Trader Joe's, and we put plants on it and it tastes great. So how is this ruining food? So finally I see a comment like this and go, aha, yeah, what is wrong with these people? I assume a fellow vegan sticking up for us. Like, what's wrong with these people? Why are they coming to our posts here of food, not saying anything mean or judgmental, and saying these mean, awful things to us? But I go and check out his personal Facebook page. No, he's not a vegan. So he truly thinks there's something wrong with these people for putting plants on a Trader Joe's pizza dough. But my real question is, what's wrong with you people? What's wrong with you haters that you're such precious snowflakes that you get so easily triggered by seeing a pizza without any meat or dairy? Oh my God, I gotta freak out and react and lash out at these people who didn't say anything mean or judgmental towards me. And some of these hater comments are just so downright stupid and misinformed that they're actually kind of funny, like this one. Loaded chemical food and plastic plate. Knit so friendly now, are we? By the way, we would not feed that to the pigs and the slops they get. I mean, loaded chemical food? Let me re-show you the ingredients again. Like, how is this chemical food? This is a bunch of plants on a pizza dough. And plastic plate? I mean, are you... This is like a Fiesta-ware plate. We have a set of these that we've had for 20 years. You say not so friendly. I assume you're talking about environmentally friendly. Like, what's better than a plate that can last for several decades? I mean, you're just making stuff up. You're just showing how ignorant you are and just lashing out because you're triggered by seeing what you perceive as vegans eating this overly processed food. And I made a video about how the meat industry is hyping this term of ultra processed to try to describe unfairly and inaccurately all plant foods, to try to dissuade people from eating them, and just trying to criticize us for using a plastic plate. And what if we did? Veganism isn't some kind of environmental movement. It happens to be extremely environmentally friendly, but veganism is a stance against animal cruelty and exploitation. So I could put chemical-laden food on a plastic plate and eat it and still be perfectly vegan. So now I'm going to show you the posts that Facebook's algorithm deemed were so bad that they were actually hidden, and we had to view them as administrators of our page, like this one here. What are they really trying to say? Like, comment down below if I'm missing something. I'm reading this as they despise us so much only because of that we posted this photo here of a pizza. They despise us so much that they wish that our parents had used condoms and we had never been born into existence. They hate us that much? Okay, not sure why this one got hidden by Facebook, but it's completely obvious why this one did, really. This pizza looks like feces. Oh, really? So these last two hater comments I'm going to show are probably the most evil, hateful ones, but I think they're also the most revealing, showing what's really going on, because they're not following our content. Facebook is pushing our content onto these people, knowing that they're most likely going to react in a negative way. They're not too receptive to veganism. But anyway, let's have a look at this first one. F off with your vegan crap. Who is paying for this ad? Well, first of all, this is not an ad. This is our personal content showing what we ate on a particular day. It's not an advertisement, but Facebook, for some reason, wanted to show this to you. And I'm sorry that you don't like this vegan crap. I don't want you to comment on our vegan crap. I just wish you would go F the hell off and never communicate with us again, which reminds me why I always need to hit, or Angie always needs to hit that button on our post when we make a new post so only followers can comment. Why is the more I block you nasty MFers, the more they put you MFers in my feed? F you and Mark Zuckerberg. Well, first of all, let me call out the hate in that guy's comment there. How are we being nasty MFers? And he hates us all. I mean, again, we're not seeking you out. We want nothing to do with evil, twisted, just psychotic people like you. We're just making posts to our personal Instagram, which cross-posted to Facebook, and we want it to go only to our followers. So if you keep blocking vegan accounts and Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook keeps throwing more vegan content out your way, that's not my business. I don't want you to see our content. And this gets to the big point here, which is Facebook knows what they're doing here. They're intentionally trying to create engagement and outrage. You know, outrage spreads, like, you know, that's what gets people, that's what makes Facebook profitable, is all the outrage it generates. And its algorithm knows, hey, if we show vegan content to non-vegans, it's going to generate way more engagement, way more comments than if our content is only shown to our followers. Case in point, I told you, we've been going post by post after Angie posts a new piece of content to Facebook so that only followers can comment. And guess what? We only get maybe a few comments, 3, 4, 5 comments, something like that. But when we don't do that and allow our content to be manipulated by the Facebook algorithm, we'll get dozens, sometimes like nearly 100 comments, pretty much all from haters saying crap like this, which is benefiting no one other than Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook. As you see here, these evil haters hate what's happening. They don't like seeing the vegan content, and they'll lash out and take it out on us. And we certainly don't want to see their evil hate focused on us. So basically, Facebook is exploiting their content creators and their end users so that they can profit, but at the expense of all of our mental health, all of us who use Facebook and social media in general, which is why, you know, Angie and I have discussed this a lot. Like, if this is what social media is like, this is what the algorithms have created, this culture of hate, normalizing hate speech is totally cool. We don't really want to be on social media for the rest of our lives. I mean, comment down below if you know any other people in your mid-50s that receive such vitriolic hate on a daily basis. It's not good for your mental health. And these social media companies aren't really doing much, if anything, to improve the situation. Case in point, just last week, we were reading through the comments of a post made by John Sally, you know, the former NBA player who's gone vegan. Anyway, there's so many hateful comments. saying stuff that should just be, get these people banned immediately, like calling him the N-word. So we reported it, and we heard back a few days like, no, this does not violate our community guidelines. Like, what? Are you kidding? Are we tripping here? I mean, how is that allowable speech? So yes, much of social media has become a not so good place to hang out if you value your mental health, if you value not seeing hate speech, if you value not having hate speech directed towards yourself. So that's why we put a lot of practices into place over the years, and that's why we need to if we want to keep using Facebook, always manually, after every time Angie posts to Instagram, which cross-posts to our Facebook, to go and manually hit the button so that only our viewers, our followers can comment. And as you can see why, we don't want to see crap like this. And that's why we have some basic rules of civility, some standards that people must follow if they wish to communicate with us here on YouTube, either in the comments or in the live streams. Again, just basic decency. We're not asking you to kiss our asses or anything like that, or even love us. Just treat us like a human being rather than someone who's your enemy that you want to kill or something like that. So anyway, guys, leave your questions and comments down below. Let me know what your thoughts are about the current state of social media and how it affects your mental health. Maybe your experiences are different because you're not in the public face kind of like we are, and we're just in it in a minor way. We're just like micro celebrities at best, but still enough so that we are regular recipients of hate on social media. So anyway, guys, let me know how you guys deal with it, what your experiences are, if it works for you, if you've quit, or yeah, I guess you haven't quit totally if you're still watching this. So anyway, comment down below, hit like, share this video, let people know just calling out hate sucks, and become a channel member. Join our happy fam and get our special perks. And I'll see you guys all on the Friday live stream. Yes, I'm doing one this Friday, so be there 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So next time, guys, remember, it doesn't suck being vegan, and join our vegan cult.